guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a full drugstore makeup look. I'm not going to be using anything high-end on this video or in the video. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with you because a couple of you have requested it, and here it is. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Please let me know if you did in the comments down below, and subscribe if you haven't. So yeah, if you want to see how I came up with this eye look and this whole makeup look using nothing but drugstore products, then go ahead and keep on watching. Right, so I'm going to begin with the eyes just so that I don't make a mess if I decide to do some kind of look. I think I'm going to do a little more glam eyes. So for eyelid primer, I'm going to be using e.l.f.'s eyelid primer, and this one is in the shade Sheer. And I really like this stuff. It's really nicely pigmented and it works really well. So I don't know if you can see, but that definitely like gives coverage to the eye and stuff. So that's good. Alright, so for in the crease, I'm going to be going in with Wet n Wild's Drinking a Glass of Shine palette. And I'm just going to be going in with this peachy orangey shade. This is going to be my transition color. Now, I don't know what to do. I think I'm going to use this palette. I haven't used it. And I think I got this from a makeup swap. I'm pretty sure. And it's the Sonia Kashuk Eye on Neutral Shimmer. Oh, it's shimmer. Okay, well, one palette I haven't used is this one. It's the Eyes, Lips, and Face. I mean, I've used it. I just haven't used it in a long time. I don't want to break a nail. That sounds so stupid, huh? I don't want to break a nail. We're gonna go in with this brown shade here. It's like it reminds me of Brown Script, but a little lighter. And I'm just gonna start from the outer corner, work that into the inner corner. Ooh, that's a pretty brown. This palette does have a lot of nice browns. I'm just knocking myself out. Okay, so next we're into the crease as well. I'm gonna take Nutty from Wet n Wild, and this is one of my all-time favorite colors. Like, this is such a pretty taupey shade. And I'm actually just gonna go all over the lid, not the crease. And then I'm just gonna take some on to my finger and press it on with I'm just gonna make sure to buff away any harsh lines. Guys, I forget to use all my Wet n Wild shadows, and I forget how amazing they are. Seriously. Next, I'm gonna go into my Comfort Zone, which is an amazing palette, and I think I'm gonna take this color here, this Definer shade right here. It's like a duochrome type of shade, and I'm actually just gonna apply it to this outer half right here. Oh, so pretty. I'm just gonna really pack it on onto the outer corner, and I don't know if you guys can see, but it starts giving like this maroon, green, like all kinds of colors poking out or peeping out, whatever you wanna, however, yeah, I'll just shut up. And just working it into the inner corner. So I'm going to take Drinking a Glass of Shine again, and I'm going to take this dark color here. It's so pretty. Just going to work that on the very outer edge. I'm just making it really dark on the outer corner. And I'm just going to start slowly pushing in that darker brown, because I do want to have really nice definition in my crease. Okay, so I just like saw this color here out of the corner of my eye. It kind of looks like a shimmery taupe shade, so I'm gonna pop that right in the center of the lid because it has like some glitter going on. And then I'm not gonna be placing my inner corner color yet. We'll do that at the end, because I still need to apply foundation. So for under the brow bone, I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Nudes palette. I'm just going to be grabbing this beige shade, like a creamy matte shade, and just popping it right under the brow bone. And now guys, I'm going to take the black from this palette, and I'm just going to apply this right on the outer corner. Just like not going any further, just right there. And now I'm just gonna clean right underneath because I have a lot of fallout. And I didn't record this last part, but I just applied a little bit of this gold all over the lid. So really quick, I'm going to apply my Jordana 12-hour Made to Last liquid eye pencil just on the waterline. Okay, so really quick, I'm going to fill in my brows. I usually only use my Anastasia, and so today I'm going to be using this one. It's the Wet n Wild, and it is in the shade Blonde. I actually do like this pencil, I just never grabbed it. And it's actually a weird shade. Now that I'm like looking at it, it's like a, it's like a green. I know, it's super weird. I don't know how my brows are gonna look. I'm so used to doing them, you know, a certain way. And it definitely looks like a green shade. I don't know. I'm gonna try to set it with this Ardell powder. That will change up the color. It's gonna have to work. So I'm gonna shape my brows really quick using a NYX concealer, and then I'm gonna set them with the e.l.f. brow gel, and then I will be right back. Alright, so I carved out the brows, finished up the eyes. Actually, I'm not finished with the eyes. I need to apply liner. I'm gonna be using NYC liquid liner, and I'm just gonna make a wing. Okay, and I always try to stay chill on the liquid liner, and it always goes a little crazy, but I like it. So I'm gonna let that dry. Eyes are being super watery today. Don't know what's up. Okay, and we'll go back to the eyes a little bit later. I need to get started on the face. The face primer, I'm using my Nivea Men's Aftershave Sensitive Balm. I'm just applying everywhere. And then I was thinking I didn't have a pore, something for my pores in my Drugstore collection, but I do. I have the L'Oreal Miracle Blur, and I'm just gonna pat this into the sides of my nose, just all over my nose. For foundation, I'm taking my Revlon Color Stay in the shade Sand Beige, and I want to go full coverage today, so that is why I chose this. And I'm just gonna dot it all over my face using a concealer brush. I don't know, just don't feel like cleaning my nails. With my Real Technique sponge. To like completely erase my brow. I ran out of my Rimmel concealer, so I'm going to be using my NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer, so I don't know how that's going to go. I'm just going to go for it, so I'm just going to it's really yellow, and it's like very dry. Gonna use this to brighten as well. I don't know how I feel about that, but we're just gonna make it work. And now I'm gonna set everything with my Airspun Extra Coverage, and I want this like super matte, so I'm gonna go crazy. Like, I love this stuff. If you have oily skin, like, you definitely need this in your life. It would work perfectly, and look how it mattified my skin really well. Okay, next to warm up my face, I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. warm bronzer in the shade Warm. Duh. And I'm only going to be taking these 3 shades here. And then for a deeper contour, I'm going to take Wet n Wild's Princess bronzer. Love this bronzer. It's not really shimmery, like it has a little something in it, but you can't even tell. Down south of the moon. And yeah, I really like the contour color it gives. For blush today, I'm gonna be using NYX's Espresso. Such a pretty blush. For highlighter, I'm going to be using e.l.f.'s Pinktastic. And I love my Mary Lou Luminizer, so to bump up the highlighter, I'm going to be using Infallible's Ice Latte, and it is just a cream eyeshadow, but it reminds me of the highlighter that I'm trying to think of. I'm just going to take a little bit. I'm like, seriously. So pretty. And then I'm also going to take this color and pop it into the inner corner of the eye. This is a really beautiful shimmery shade. Okay, in the lower lash line, I'm going to be taking a little bit of the blush that I'm wearing. It is in the shade Espresso. And I'm just going to go underneath the lower lash line. Now back to the eyes, I need to apply false lashes. I'm going to go ahead and pop some on and then I will be right back. So I popped on some eyelashes, and these are my Goddess lashes from Coco. A lot of people, I always get a lot of questions and they're just amazing. I didn't have any lashes laying around. Usually what I pop on are used lashes, just from my little container. So that's the only thing not drugstore. Forgive me for that. But yeah, let's just go ahead and keep going. So for lips today, which is all that's left over, I'm going to take LA Colors Taupe Eyeliner and e.l.f.'s Tea Rose lipstick. It would look pretty just like that, wouldn't it? I would totally just wear that color. But I'm just going to top it off with a little bit of Tea Rose from e.l.f. This is my dupe to Cashmere from Lime Crime. It's probably not exact, but anyway, I like this one a lot better. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please let me know what video you want to see next, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.